It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Hey, 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 ice, drip, white.
What is up, guys? TK here with TK's Garage, and today we're going to find out what happens when you throw your car in reverse at 60, 70, maybe even 80 miles an hour. Let's go. So let's talk a little bit about it. Why would I want to do that? This is kind of an experimental car, right? We don't have a lot of investment in it. You know, a few $1,000, and it's newer technology. It's a newer vehicle, so we can see how newer vehicles act. And maybe I'll do this even with an older vehicle and see what the differences are. And see what the differences are between the two. So without further ado, we're moving right now at about 45. I'll wait till we get clear. I kind of want to be on a road where I ain't got nobody around me. Have I ever done this in a vehicle before? Yeah, I've done this on accident. I've put the vehicle in reverse, sliding on the shifter, or if everybody's had those hoopties, those old piece of crap cars where maybe the pin was removed where the shifter would just move and you ain't got to push the button down. I had one of those, and I think it was a Buick, and I leaned on that thing, and it was a Regal, I think, and it just went forward and done. It shifted to the reverse, the torque converter, which is not supposed to do it, but it did flip, and it just barked down, and I didn't crash or nothing, but it was definitely a wake-up call. So without further ado, let me stop running my mouth. Let's get into it. All right, so we're moving. We're at 40. You can see that the vehicle is in drive. We're moving here at about 40 miles an hour, 50, 60. I'm gonna wait till we get out here and get clear, make sure I got nobody around me, and then we'll see what happens. All right. Now that I have a clear spot, I got nobody around me. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go neutral first. Reverse.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
All right, we're gonna hit it in 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna go neutral first. And here's reverse. All right, guys, we're gonna try this one more time. I'll give you a side view and see if it does anything different. Instead of that 60, I'm at 40 at this point to see if a lower speed makes a difference. And we're gonna do this in 3. I'm in drive. You can hear the engine. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go neutral first. You can hear that? Reverse. I get the blinking R, almost like it's in neutral, and a little thump. Well, there you have it. I mean, if... Well, guys, there you have it. So for the most part, and I don't know if it's all new cars, but as we've seen on this one, you can throw a car into reverse all the way down to like 10 miles an hour before it actually catches, or even less than that. I guess they have new mechanisms in there if the wheels are moving forward that it doesn't go into gear. So Is this something you should try at home? Nope. I can't guarantee that you're not going to destroy your vehicle if you do that, and I won't be responsible if you decide to do the same thing, all right? So don't do it. I did it because this was a small investment for me, and it was something I wanted to find out. And I seen it happen with the other vehicles online, so I wanted to see what would happen in a 2018 Chevy Equinox. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is that stupid? Was I crazy? Or am I more crazy for trying to run the vehicle on nothing but mystery oil? Well, guys, if you like this video and you like what I do, make sure to smash that thumbs up button if this was informative or entertaining to you. And also smash that subscribe button. It helps us continue to do videos like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And what vehicle should I try this in next?
She wants it over like Zane. She wanna fuck me, I lean.